Hey guys, it's Colton here. Today I have the Nendoroid figure for Todomatsu, the 6th Matsuno brother. I know what you're thinking, Colton, you're a Jushimatsu guy. I mean, you got the hoodie on, what's up? Well, I don't have many, in comparison to Jushimatsu, I don't have many Todomatsu action figures, and what I actually did was I picked up the Figma Jushimatsu. So I figured we'd look at Todomatsu and see how his figure turned out. Obviously, on the side here, you can immediately see from Todi and the Five Devils, one of the best versions of Todomatsu. There he is, his terrified face from one of my favorite episodes of all time, the Pachinko Police, one of my favorite skits. Yeah, it looks like he has a lot of fun stuff. I've never actually gotten a Nendoroid before, so I'm excited to open up this guy and take a look at him, see how he looks. So, here's the figure in the clamshell outside of the actual package. Just take that off. Sort of an unboxing, sort of an actual figure review. Let's look at Todi real quick. Presumably this is how they come brand new. I got this from Mandarake. I believe I'm pronouncing that right, but he looks pretty well wrapped, first and foremost. Orange Rouge is the company. Again, the same ones that apparently made the 1.25" Osomatsu figures that I have. The guys who make this one, so God, this is just on him, huh? It's the head removable. Okay, cool. So, I mean, immediately, the first thing I'm noticing is holy articulation on this guy. I might have to look at the actual instructions, because he's cute, but he is complicated. There are a lot of parts to him. Because here, you see he's got the alternate head with the beanie. Yep, look at that. That's awesome. He obviously comes apart somewhere because this is in... Oh, that just came out finally. But he's got the ball joint in his head, so I have to be able to remove it somehow. I'm going to look at the instructions that are in the box. So, it says everything that it comes with. Looks like the hood is removable. Just funny. Yep, there it is. Just sits right on there, and then you put the head on, it looks like. Oh, yep, because then you can take the hood off and put the Starbucks. It just says Todi, but put that on and look at that. It's cute. We'll get shots of everything, but I'm kind of just looking at everything right now. It looks like it says the head pulls straight out. So we'll attempt to pull this apart. They don't give you a little plastic spatula or anything. You just kind of gotta pry it open if you have fingernails or your fingers, you know. Let's see. Slowly working that forward so I don't damage it, because like I said, I don't know. The other head open. So this literally just slots in like that. And like that, and it's perfect. Then there we go, look at that. He is perfect. He's the best version of Todomatsu. That's awesome. Nope. Really interesting build quality. I'm gonna get him on his stand because obviously with as big of a head that they have, standing isn't really an option. It looks like the way his feet are, if I position his legs back, it messes up his center of balance to where he's just not gonna stand unless I maybe get that as far forward as possible, but it's not wanting to even then. You can see there, he's just kind of too top heavy. But they give you a stand. It looks like it comes with an extra ball joint for the neck, and his support that stabs right into his back. So one thing I just noticed, it's so slight, but there's a little bit of paint chipping right on his hair. And I don't know if that's just for me literally dropping that little drop right there, but because there's a little piece of it right there, but I don't know if that's just from bad application or what. Like I said, it's not really noticeable. It looks more like a hair reflection than anything, but I don't know. So it looks like with this stand, you can stab it in anywhere. Yep. And then once that's in, it pivots down here at the actual bottom, right here, and then again at the top, so you can plug in Todomatsu right there and have him be doing just anything pretty much. Oh, except for that. You can have him be getting hit by an energy wave by like Goku or something. If you have a Goku figure, that'd be fun. He's a little heavy still, even with that. But you could just move, obviously, that into one of these bases to counterbalance it. But yeah, that looks pretty great. Let's do a couple other poses. Let's get out his other pieces and see what everything looks like. The inner paperboard has the actual stickers for the alternate face, and so I'm probably gonna put this one on because it's from one of my favorite skits, the Pachinko Police. Like I said, that's just awesome, so let's do that real quick. Here we have a really good option to display him. I put the face on. It's not the straightest, obviously. I just put it on real quick. It doesn't look like I said, it's not straight on, but it's pretty close. I'm happy with it. Like I said, it's a good running pose for him. It's cute. It's Todomatsu. And that's really all it needs to do is capture that character. Yeah, I mean, look at him. Actually, just as a figure, and he is great. The head pops off instantly. And switch it up for another head. And a lot of display options, you know. Switch out this hand. Comes with a hand that has a smartphone. Put that in his hand. Have him look down at it. Or be on the phone, you know. Be all sad. A lot of display choices. No, it's really cute. Like I said, standing wise, he cannot stand to save his life. He's just too top heavy, and his legs don't have enough articulation actually, because it's just right at the hip. There's no ankle. There's a twist. And maybe if you get that right, you could find it eventually, but I wouldn't count on it staying up for long once you do find the balancing point. Arms just pop right out. The actual build of this, it kind of reminds me of the old South Park toys from when I was a kid. Like Cartman had removable limbs and different attachments that would go into his back and stuff. I think I still have that figure honestly somewhere, but even the build, like it feels like similar material. There we go. No, we'll get the regular head back in again and do a couple of more shots with him. But yeah, I think he's pretty cool. I don't know if I would go out of my way to get every single one of the Matsuno brothers just because of the price these guys are, even in the secondhand market. It add up pretty fast. So here he is in more of like a jumping pose. You can do a lot of fun stuff with this little stand. Actually, it's great. I love it. You can rotate him different ways too, obviously. No way that you're able to pull off a sheep pose, sadly, but that's just because of the limitation of that leg articulation. Like I had said, you do get this alternate arm, which almost allows for it, I think. Yeah, not quite, because it only plugs in sideways, so you can't get that. arm motion, but you're almost there, you know. Not quite, not like the Figma figure, which I believe is actually by Orange Rouge as well. I do have the Jushimatsu we'll be looking at, so I picked him up the same time I got him from Japan. You know, this figure really is great. I do love how it looks. Like I said, you can just have him. Tell these guys are really just more for the display options than anything. Let's see. It's just regular Todomatsu now. At his job. He looks awesome. Heck yeah, we'll get some measurements done real quick to see how big he is. Compare him to a couple of other figures. So, Todomatsu is going to stand at, let's see here, about 3 3/4 tall, almost 4 inches. He is at his head about 2 inches wide. Like I said, he comes with a decent amount of accessories. In terms of the faceplate stickers, you do get 2 sets of the same stickers. So if you mess up once or if you want to replace them, you do get at least more than one shot at trying. And like I said, I did a decent job just attempting it freehand real quick. These stickers are not easy to mess around with. They're really thin film-like stickers, and that's so that you can obviously apply them and they look good and there's not a lot of sheen or tell that it's a sticker that's applied. Yeah, let's compare it to some other Todomatsu figures just for the sake of it, and then let's get out of here for the day. So here we have Todomatsu next to Bon Presto. Todomatsu's 2 of them actually. This is from the WCF series, and then this is from the birthday collection. This is probably one of the worst Osomatsu figures ever, let alone Todomatsu, and it's simply because of the fact that if you even barely fucking touch him, he just falls, always. And then getting him to sit down properly sucks. It's a really specific position for him, and then he'll fall off my shelf all the time, and just, luckily I got carpet in my room, but it would not be the same story if that wasn't the case, for sure, with him. Obviously WCF, you know I love these guys. They're not really, in comparison to this, a toy, let alone a figure. There's no articulation with these guys. This is just more for display purposes. But, you know, it's a nice middle ground between something that is really show accurate and highly detailed and something that is just fun to display. And you have a couple of callbacks to really great moments from episodes with Todomatsu, like I said, with his angry face. The angry face is the thing that, you know, this represents Todomatsu perfectly. He is pure evil of the Matsuno brothers. He is one of my favorites. Like I said, I'm a 4 through 6 supremacist. You know, I'll always say that Ichi, Jushi, and Todo are the better brothers than the first 3, but that's personal bias, of course. It's also because I think they have a lot more personality than the first 3 brothers, who just end up acting a lot more selfish and shitty towards the collective, just for the sake of winning out for themselves. But Todomatsu has had to learn how to become evil. He's a survivor. He's definitely one of the more interesting characters in the show, and I think he is, like I said, if not even my second favorite, he is my 3rd favorite brother, because I think that Jushi and Ichi barely beats him out as the 2nd favorite, because honestly Todomatsu has some of the most memorable moments in the entire show, and I just love the character so much. So I mean, yeah, that's really it. That's all I wanted to do today was, like I said, show off Todomatsu for the cute little guy he is. These Nendoroid figures are actually really cool. They definitely surpassed my expectation, not only in terms of quality, but the actual size of the figure is really good. I don't know if I'd say, you know, like I said, full price, that buying all 6 Matsuno brothers is specifically worth it, but You do get a lot of posability options. Like I said, the Figma figures give you a lot, and we'll be looking at Jushimatsu, I think, next time, if there's not another video in the way. Like I said, there is a long-form video coming, a couple actually. I have a couple of ideas, a couple that are already being worked on, scripts are being written, stuff's being recorded. It's just a matter of what actually ends up coming out first. So yeah, just keep watching if you guys are interested in the channel. If you like Osomatsu San like I do and you guys are excited for season 4, let me know in the comments. Other than that, this is Colton, and I hope you have a great day. Perfect way to end the episode.